Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is Happiness Created. Today's video is super amazing. You're gonna love it. Stay tuned. DIY number 1. I have this resin mold that I got off of Amazon and this mica powder, and that's the resin that I use. So you just need a tiny bit of the mica powder, and then you stir the resin forever. It's like 5 minutes, but it feels like forever. And then I'm just going to fill the molds with this resin. Now this mold is one piece, but there are 6 sections to it. It's all connected but separate, as you'll see in just a minute. Now I'm not going to force you to watch the entire thing, so here it is. And now I'm just taking my little torch, butane torch, just to go over it very quickly. You don't want to sit too long in one place or you'll burn your mold, just to get the bubbles out. Then I just sprayed some alcohol on it to pop whatever bubbles were left, and I let it sit overnight. Now it still wasn't completely set when I took it out, but so it bent a little bit, but I was able to get it back together and then, or get it flattened out, and then I put it together, and here it is. It's so pretty. I love how it came out. Let me know what you guys think. So this video is part of the Love Corner Valentine's collab, and we are all hosting it, but I have to tell you that C from CeeJ DIY is the one that puts it all together. But there are so many amazing creators, I can't even name them all, but I will have all of their channels as well as the playlist in my description box down below. Make sure after you watch my video, you head on down, click on the playlist, and watch everybody. You'll get so much inspiration. It's crazy. Anyway, let's get back to the DIYs. DIY number 2. Now I used a lot of the same resin and I made a big batch. So I separated some into, I believe there were 3 possible, no, there's 4 different little cups with 4 different colors. So I used a red, and then I used, what did I use? A white and a gold and a rose gold. So I'm just going to mix them all up. I'm not going to make you watch all of that process. Now that they're all mixed up, I have these heart-shaped coasters. They're super adorable. The edge is very rough. It's not a smooth edge. So I started out with just some clear resin, and then I'm going around the outside edge with some of the white. Now, I just want to let you guys know, I have played with resin in the past, but I've never tried doing this type, like with all of the different colors and trying to keep the lines together and stuff. They end up merging. So they're not like clear lines, as you'll see, but I still love how these came out, and I hope you guys do too. So anyway, here I am with the white resin, and then I'm going in with some of the red resin. Now this is the same color as the little candle holder that I did in my first project. Once that's done, I'm going to go around with the rose gold. Then I got some of this like foil stuff from Amazon. I will link that in my description box or in my Amazon storefront. Anyway, this is the first time I've used this kind of stuff too. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get better at it, but again, I like how it came out in the end. But I'm just going to add some of this foil right to the center of the coasters. Once I got those all in place, I just took some of the clear resin and I just kind of covered that area of the coasters. Then I am taking some more of that dark red and going around just with whatever's on the knife, because I am so professional. I'm using plasticware. But anyway, I'm just going to kind of like drizzle it on all of the coasters, and I am doing the same with the white and the rose gold. Now I end up taking the coasters and kind of turn them around. I don't know, as you guys probably know by now, I work on my kitchen island right now. So I don't know, I don't think it's level, but anyway, so I'm just using a push pin and I'm just trying to move the resin, just certain spots that seem to be closing in on each other. And like I said, it doesn't stay where I wanted it. It does kind of merge. So anyway, I'm taking the gold now and I am doing the same process with the knife, just kind of running it around the coaster. So once I get the coaster all kind of topped off, I just added a little bit more of the clear resin in the center. So I'm going to take all of the colors and I'm just going to put them in the mold for the coaster holders. So yeah. So you'll see I'm just taking all of them. They do get mixed together, but I'm okay with that. And you'll see in the end, it looks really, really pretty. So just layering all of the different colors that I used in the holder mold. And I'll just let you watch, I guess.
You'll be enough if you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything, as long as I can be here with you. Everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you.
Now that I have all of the colors in, I'm just going to take the clear and I'm just going to top off this mold with the clear resin. And there was a little bit left over, but I wasn't too worried about it because it wasn't too much. So I did end up just throwing the rest of it away. So this is the following day and I am taking them out of the mold and here it is. Aren't they beautiful? I absolutely love these things. And here's the mold, the coaster holder mold. And there they are in their molds. I mean, in their holder. Oh my good grief. So now I'm taking some of this brushed metal from Folk Art. It's gold And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go around the edge where it's kind of rough. And like I told you earlier, it's supposed to be. And I just painted the edge, and I just think it gave it that extra little something. But I think they came out so gorgeous. Let me know what you guys think.
Give me all your love, give me all your love.
Now on to DIY number 3. So I have this kit that I got from Liz Moore. I can't remember her channel. I will have it linked down below. Liz Moore Decal and Decor. That's what it is. So I have a monthly subscription with her, and this little booklet comes with the subscription. It's amazing. The paper is so thick. It's awesome paper, awesome cardstock. But anyway, so I am going to put this together. So I'm taking my Elmer's glue stick, and I glued it down to that paper that I wanted to use. Then I took one of my paint pens and I painted the stand in just white. And now I am just putting all of the letters together. Want to make sure I have all the letters I'm supposed to have. And then I take one of my Arteza paint pens, and once I determine that the color does indeed match with the paper that I chose, I am going to go through and I am going to color all of these letters, the little banner, and the heart that says 25 cents on it.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer.
Once I finish coloring everything and the paper, the glue has dried on the paper, I'm just taking my box cutter and I am just cutting the paper, the excess paper off of these wood pieces. Now this booth has some like swirly designs and stuff. And they weren't showing through. So I'm just taking my black Arteza gel pen and I am going to go over all of those parts just to make them pop out. And then once that's done, I'm gonna take my letters and I'm gonna hot glue them right into place. It shows you exactly where they should go. It's super adorable and super, super easy. I'm gonna have her website linked down below, as well as her channel if I haven't said that already. And now it's time to put everything together. So I'm putting the booth on the stand, and then I did get a little bit of paint on the edge and I just wanted to clean it up, so I just took my little finger sander and just sanded it off. Came off real quick. So I'm going to take this smaller piece of wood and put that into place with some hot glue. And then once that's secured, I was going to put that up there, but then I decided probably should put the banner on first. So anyway, I'm just gonna thread this little jute piece that was sent in the kit, and I'm going to thread it through all of the banner pieces. So once that's done, I'm going to just hang it onto the booth. And I just tie a knot in the back so that it doesn't come out. Now it wasn't really sitting right, so I decided that I was going to take my some hot glue and just glue the two end pieces into place, like on the side, so that they didn't kind of flop around anymore. And then I'm just going to add that top piece with some hot glue and then add the heart and the little lips.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me close.
And that's it for this piece. I think it's super adorable. I think she does a fantastic job putting the kits together. Let me know what you guys think of this one. So I wanted to let you know I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee page. If you're interested in supporting my channel, stop on by and say hi. Either way, I would love to hear from you. DIY number 4. I have these trays I got from Woodpecker's Crafts, and I'm going to take one of them, and I'm trying to think. Okay, so I have these craft sticks. I'm going to cut them to size because I want to cover up the holes on the ends of the tray.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
So I traced where I need to cut them, and then I use my miter shears to cut them. And I do 4 total. Then I just take some hot glue and some wood glue, and I glue all 4 pieces into place. Once the holes are covered, I'm taking the white Waverly chalk paint and I paint inside, outside, all the sides. Now I have this ribbon from the Dollar Tree. It has little glittery hearts, and let me tell you, the glitter gets everywhere. So I am wrapping, like, I don't know, 2/3, 3/4 of both hearts, because the ribbon isn't long enough to do the entire piece, but that's okay because you don't see it anyways. So once I get it wrapped, I just hot glue the end, and I'm just going to do this with both hearts. And I do them in opposite directions. I can't explain it. It'll make sense when you see it. But anyways, I'm taking this crimson from Waverly, and I'm just gonna go around the edges of all. I'm gonna go around all of the edges on this box. Good grief, I can't talk. Then I am going to stand the 2 hearts up, and I'm sorry I am a little bit out of frame here. I am still working on my new setup. But anyways, I'm hot gluing the top, and then I'm going to take some E6000 and I'm going to hot glue where the hearts touch the wood tray. And then I'm going to go in with the hot glue, and I am just going to like pile it up on top of the other pieces that are touching the box. Like, where I'm not mixing the glues. I hope that makes sense. it probably doesn't, but you can look and see what I'm doing.
You'll be enough if you're giving me your love, giving me your love.
So once that's done, I'm taking some of the roses, the heart picks, and the little table scatter stuff from Dollar Tree, and then this greenery that I got from Hobby Lobby at 50% off. So I'm just going to fill the box with the greenery, and then I'm going to start adding the roses into place. I put 3 on either side facing outward, which covers up the majority of the wire from the heart wreath form that wasn't covered by the ribbon. It'll all make sense, I promise. And it comes out absolutely gorgeous.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
So I do the same on both sides, and then I add a couple on either end. And then I'm taking some of the bigger hearts and I'm just placing them in the corners, which again just hides any bare spots. Then what am I doing here? Oh, I'm taking out the lights. So I have these red lights that I got from the Dollar Tree. There's 2 of them. They're fairy lights. I'm going to hot glue them to the back side of the hearts. Should I have done this before I glued everything into place and added the hearts and everything? I mean the roses? Yes, I should have, but I didn't. So here we are. So like I said, I'm just going to hot glue them to the back side of the wreath forms.
I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love.
Once I have all of the lights in, I'm going to just finish adding the rest of the roses, and then I take some of those smaller like table scatter. I don't know if they're table scatter, but they're a little big for table scatter maybe. But anyway, I'm just hot gluing them around kind of wherever I decide to put them and in whatever direction I decide to put them in. I do it on both sides. And here it is all finished. I think it's so pretty. I know you can't really see it all that well, but it lights up beautifully. I can't even tell you. It's so gorgeous. Oh, look at how beautiful. Oh my goodness. Let me know what you guys think of this one. DIY number 5. So this is kind of a twofer, but I'm calling it DIY 5 and DIY 6. So anyway, I'm putting down some parchment paper. Okay, that's my first step. And then I have this canvas, and I have a picture under it so that when I put the vase on top of it, it doesn't like sink. I hope that makes sense. You'll see in a second. So I'm putting the vase on the cup, and then I have a true red rouge, a white, and a metallic antique gold. So I'm going to just start dumping these colors in the order that I would like them. Now keep in mind, the color you put in the cup first will be coming out last and will show the most. So now I am just adjusting the cup so that it's level and the paint will fall off accordingly. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I tried. So once I get it as level as I can, I was worried I wasn't going to have enough paint, so I added just some white paint just to kind of get things flowing. Turned out I had too much paint, but I haven't done this paint pouring in a very long time. I think I did it last year, but before that it was a while. I used to do it all the time at the house. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing circles. They call it a tree ring. And I'm going all around just the top part of the vase, and it's just kind of flowing off. And I'm gonna leave all of this in because you can actually see how it falls onto the canvas and how it kind of drips down the sides of the vase. It's pretty cool to see. So I'm just gonna leave that in so you can kind of see it happening.
I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything as long as I can be here with you. Everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are.
Now I probably should have left it a little longer, but I was kind of running out of time. So I just lift the cup right off the canvas and I just put the vase aside. And now I am just going to take the canvas and I'm going to start tilting it until I get the desired design that I kind of was looking for. Now, in all honesty, there's more red than I wanted, but I think in the end it works out and I really like how it came out. So you can manipulate it to give you the design that you want. So there it is. It's still wet and dripping. So I just kind of leave it, let it do its thing. And here it is all dry. I think it's so beautiful. I still have to put some either resin or just a coat of like polyacrylic or something just to seal it. But I think it's gorgeous. You'll have to let me know what you think of this one. And then here I'm moving over so you can see now this is while it's still nice and wet, but I just think it's so pretty. I love it. It almost looks like a tree, you know, like the, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's red, but I think it still kind of looks like, I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think, but I think it came out so, so pretty. Let me know what you think of this one too.
I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now.
So I want to thank C for putting this together, and all of the amazing creators that joined us. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out here on YouTube and lets YouTube know that you're interested and that others may be as well. If you're new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I want to thank you all for taking time out of your day to spend here with me, and I will see you next time.